Hi, my name is Gannon. Welcome to GA Music Academy. And today we're going to talk about playing over a one-chord vamp. So when I think of playing over a one-chord vamp, the sky is the limit. You can pretty much play whatever you want, as long as you've got good tone, good phrasing, and good time, right? But I want to give you some ideas that can help your playing, and one being phrasing. So what is a phrase? A phrase is a musical motif, right? Think of Beethoven. Dun, 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 dun. Musical motif. So I'm going to play a little bit and give you some examples of phrases. 1, 2, 3. So I want to take an idea and just keep going as far as I can with it and then move on to the next idea. You don't want to do this because those two ideas don't have anything to do with each other, right? So next thing I want to talk about is rhythm. When you're playing, try not to get stuck in eighth note land. Try to break out of that rhythmic pattern and do something more like a percussionist would do. Like, let's just say we're in the key of G, right? And the tempo is here. You know, maybe start on the offbeat. You know, when you're thinking of rhythm, you want to break out of that pattern like more like and that's just using a pentatonic scale. I'm just using rhythm to break up the patterns. The next thing you want to look at is scales. What scales can we play? Well, you can play a G minor pentatonic. You can play a G Dorian scale. You can play an E minor 7 flat 5 arpeggio. You can play an A minor pentatonic scale. I mean, the sky's the limit, like I said at the beginning of the video. You can play anything you want. As long as you have good tone and good phrasing, you can kind of get away with anything when it comes to a one-chord vamp. You can even do chromatic runs. As long as you land on a strong tone, you can kind of play whatever you want. Right? I landed on the root. Let's do another one. Landed on the root again. So when it comes to chromaticism, you have to play around with that. Here's one little chromatic lick I can show you that I learned from Mike Stern. A little slower. I use that one all the time. I just try to use it in a different way. I take that pattern and I move it around. The next thing I want to talk about is melody. Now, when I think of melodic players, I think of guitar players like David Gilmour or Beck, or even Joe Walsh, who I had the pleasure of playing with for many years. So when it comes to melody, just think of, it's like you're going back to phrasing again, right? You're trying to find something melodic that you can play, that you can build upon, right? So here's our tempo again. 1, 2. Now, that was just a small example. I mean, I was using a lot of different techniques there. I was bending, vibrato, sliding. I mean, like I said, the possibilities are endless, but I'm hoping that these ideas and the way I'm playing is going to inspire you to try these ideas, to try different ways of playing scales, and different ways of approaching a one chord vamp. So I'm going to play along with this track, and I'm going to implement all the ideas we spoke about: phrasing, rhythm, scales, chromaticism, and melody. I'm going to try to put all of that together in one improvisation. Okay, so we'll see how it goes. So I hope you enjoyed this lesson today. I hope that it inspires you to come up with new ideas when you're playing over a one chord vamp. And please subscribe, because I'll be posting much more in the next couple weeks. So thank you, and I'll see you soon.